Okay, so what's the one grammar tool you're using literally every single day, probably without even realizing it? Well, it's the present simple tense. And honestly, it's the absolute key to talking about your life in English. Today, we're not just going to learn it, we're going to master it. So, let's dive right in. Just think about it for a sec. How do you talk about what you do every day? You know, the things you do over and over. Or how you share simple facts about yourself. It might sound basic, but getting this right, well, it's at the heart of pretty much every conversation you're ever going to have. And yeah, it really all boils down to these three things: your habits, your routines, and just simple facts. The great news is there's one single tense that handles all of them, which makes your life a whole lot easier. So what even is this thing, this powerful tool? Let's break it down. It's called the present simple, and while the name might sound a little, well, simple, its real power is in just how often you're going to use it. It's everywhere. To put it simply, the present simple is for stuff that's always true or generally true. Now, here's the key thing to remember. It's not about what's happening right this second. It's about what happens on repeat. It is, without a doubt, one of the most fundamental tenses in all of English. Okay, so you've got this tool in your toolbox, but when do you actually use it? Turns out there are four key moments, four perfect situations where the present simple is exactly what you're looking for. First up, for your habits and routines. You know, like, I drink coffee every morning. Second, for facts and things that are always true, like, the earth revolves around the sun. You also use it all the time to talk about what you like and don't like. And finally, for things on a fixed schedule, like when a train leaves or your favorite show starts. All right, so you know when to use it. Now, how do you actually put the sentences together? The best part is that the formula is super simple and it just makes sense. Let's take a look at the basic structure right now. See how clean that pattern is? For a positive sentence, it's just the subject and the verb. Easy. To make it negative, you just pop in don't or doesn't before the verb. And if you want to ask a question, you just kick things off with do or does. Those two little words, do and does, are going to be your best friends here. Now listen up, because this next part is the most important detail of all. It's the one little thing that if you get it right, will instantly make you sound so much more natural. I like to call it the golden S rule. Get this, and you're golden. Okay, so here's the rule. Whenever the subject of your sentence is he, she, or it, you just add an S or an ES to the end of the verb. That's it. It's such a tiny change, but believe me, it makes a huge difference. And you can really see the difference here. We say I dance, but it becomes he dances. You say you work, but it's she works. That little S on the end is like a signal that you're talking about a he, a she, or an it. Okay, theory's great and all, but seeing this stuff in real sentences is what really makes it click. So let's run through a few examples to pull all of this together. Here's a super classic example of a routine. I work every day. The subject is I, so the verb work just stays as it is. No S needed. It's really that simple. Now how about a universal truth? The sun rises in the east. So why is there an S on rises? Well, because the sun is an it, right? So our golden rule kicks in. See, it works every time. Okay, for a negative sentence with she, we use doesn't. And check this out. The main verb, like, it goes back to its original form. Why? Because the does in doesn't already has that S sound for us. She doesn't like coffee. So what if the subject isn't he, she, or it? Well, for a subject like we just use don't. It's the exact same idea, just with a different helper verb. We don't go to the park. And for our last one, let's do a question. Since the subject is she, we start the whole sentence with does. And just like before, the main verb live stays in its simple base form. Does she live in London? So what's the big takeaway here? The present simple is way more than just some boring grammar rule. It's literally the language you use to describe your world. Once you master this, you've taken a massive step forward. Okay, so here's a little challenge for you. Right now, using what we just went over, what's one simple fact about you? Go on, try to make that sentence in your head. That's the first step to really owning this powerful tense.